So Colm Gavin, I'm a portfolio developer manager with Siemens Digital Industry Software.
Very good. And you're going to show us something about the life cycle and how your software is helping.
Thank you very much. So what we're showing here in our booth at Pack Expo is the digital twin simulation solutions we offer for machine builders and line builders. And we do this at the machine level, at the robotic cell level, and at the whole line level. And many times we look from end to end. You know, many customers need to see how can they lay out their line, how can we design machines, and then how can we, for example, look at our manufacturing cell. So, you know, one quick example here would be, you know, if we look at a packaging process, if you are a company and you're bringing new products to the market, how do you know that your production facilities are ready to produce this new product? And so that's just one example, and that's working at, say, the robotic cell level. And then we can move down to what we refer to as the plant-wide optimization. And this is very relevant for manufacturers, where if you have built a whole facility, how do you know you're getting the throughput that you need out of that? So cycle times, efficiencies, bottlenecks, machine utilization, labor utilization, all of that we can predict and use the statistical reports in this tool to generate that. And then where we combine our automation is with our virtual commissioning. And here, if we select, as we move down the line from designing machines and laying out the line, virtual commissioning is where we're going to, virtual commissioning is where we're, one more time. This is where we are going to prove out our automation logic against the machine. So if you have designed a machine, a mechanical engineer can do the layout, but then an automation engineer can work with him at a much earlier phase, develop his code, and map signals from the automation world into the mechanical world, so we can use those signals to drive the simulation. So I've got a virtual HMI, I can speed up my machine, I can do all my testing, and then we can feed product into the machine. And this is very helpful for machine builders if you're trying to sell your machine to a customer. How do you know, how will your customer's product behave in your machine? And if you're an end user buying this machine, what validation do you have that this is how this machine is expected to work? So that's part of on the virtual commissioning side. And then, so this is kind of the overview we're telling here. As we move down the line, we have the actual software on our large screens here. So whether it's an individual machine design, we go then from our line designer to lay out the complete lines where we build up assets, machinery assets for our complete facility. And then we can take that as an input into our discrete event-based simulation tool, plant simulation. This is what we use for throughput analysis, bottlenecks, and the reports to verify, am I getting that expected output out of the machine? So a lot of end users, manufacturers can use this to make sure their facilities are running as expected before they go into operation. And then moving down the line, we have machine simulation and robotic simulation. And robotic simulation in particular. Here at Pack Expo, you will see many palletizers, robotic cells. From a Siemens standpoint, we can simulate the complete cell, robot agnostic, and everything around the robot we can simulate and prove out. So just one of many tools. So in summary, we have design and simulation tools at the machine level, at the robotic cell level, at the plant level. And these tools are all connected on our PLM backbone, Team Center. That's how we connect the data and we manage it so you can be more effective building machines or producing products.
So Colm, the benefits we see go for end users, for machine builders, for system integrators, really hitting the whole breadth.
We're offering, that's the value of Siemens, and the interconnection between those tools as well.
And across industries.
And across industries, absolutely.
So, very good.